Hey, hi, hello creatives, welcome back or to my channel. My name is Lindsay, and today I am finally going to close off my December daily from 2020, not even 2021, but from 2020. And I'm going to close it off. This is my last process video, and then I will have the flip through very, very soon coming out. It'll just be to music. I won't talk through it, so it'll be fairly quick, but I went through 2 journals, and these were homemade journals, my first ones that I ever tried to do, and they turned out all right for my first ones, but definitely lots of room for improvement. But so I'm starting I'm starting the second journal, but the first page in my second journal. And I am starting with, I think, the 22nd or 23rd. Is the first page that I'm working on here. And so, like I said, this is for 2020 and not 2021, but I didn't do a December daily for 2021. I'm not sure if you found my channel just through these types of videos, or you know that I do bullet journaling videos as well. But I've mentioned multiple times in my monthly setup videos that I moved in December, and I was moving, and I was, and we moved December 15th is when we got possession of our new home, and it was crazy. I couldn't even imagine trying to do a December daily at that time. There's absolutely no way. I attempted the first couple of days, and then I'm just like, yeah, absolutely not. My holidays was really crammed into, we got possession on the 15th, which was a Wednesday, and we didn't actually move in until the Saturday, which was the 18th. And then we gave ourselves the weekend plus like Monday, Tuesday to move in and unbox stuff and, try and get organized. And then by that time, it was just kind of like, okay, we have to move to Christmas. We have to try and, finish our Christmas shopping and, do Christmas baking so our holiday festivities did not happen like normal leading up to those days. So basically from the 1st to the 15th, there was no holiday spirit really at our house. It was really only focused on packing up our life, trying to declutter a few things, and just kind of making it through. It was also very busy, my 9-to-5 job, so that was pretty hectic. So it was just really survival mode, and I didn't even bother trying to do a December daily for 2021. And maybe I'll go back to it and do it for 2022, or no, maybe I'll go back and do it as like a back planning type deal. Maybe. I doubt it. I really doubt it. But I'm really happy that I did it for 2020 because it was my son's first Christmas, so that was really exciting. And I really enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed doing it in a homemade journal that I created, so I was able to kind of do it as however style I wanted. And the style that I did this December daily in was a junk journal style, and I love it because I like to keep stuff. I am a very sentimental person, and I like to hold on to everything. I'm sure a lot of journaler people do, and we just decide that, oh, well, that can go in the journal, oh, that can go in the journal. Anyways, so I kept a lot of stuff for our first year, like for Hudson's first, my son's first Christmas. And like I kept certain wrapping paper, as you see here, as I'm putting it on the page, and it has, some writing on it, and I use it for different backgrounds to cover up stuff if I don't actually like the background or it doesn't suit my photos. And I love it. I love how this kind of all came together. As you see here, I added in an envelope that I got for one of the Christmas cards that I got. And I'm able to, this one I didn't put anything in, but there's a few that I do one in this video as well that I add in. And there was a Christmas list that my husband and I did for, like, we made our own Christmas lists and then gave them to each other. So like there was a list of stuff that we wanted, but obviously we didn't get everything on the list because we tend to go overboard anyways when it comes to our budget, quotation marks, kind of gets, shoved out the window. And what budget? So so I kept that stuff, and I kept, certain tags or certain, like I said, the wrapping paper and stuff that we use, because it works like perfectly for backgrounds and stuff. And I really liked doing it that way. That way it has a little bit of, stuff that happened that Christmas. And I really enjoyed doing it that way. I even added, I think I went in after and added our Christmas card that we sent out that year as a tip-in, so that I could, keep it and, look back at it and that kind of thing. So, but right now I am currently working on, which day is this? This day is, I think it's Christmas Eve that I'm currently working on, because there was a lot. Yeah, I did a lot of pages for Christmas Eve, because I think I kind of split it up into different groups. So what I did on the envelope that I added was just like the night when we got home. No, we didn't go anywhere. This was 2020. This was we did a little gift exchange with my husband's family, and we opened up all of those gifts. So there was a few pictures that I took, so I grouped those all together. And then the full page there on the right hand side, that one is from just taking like a few photos of my son around the Christmas tree and that kind of stuff. And we did a little photo shoot in front of the Christmas tree with my son to just document his first Christmas. And I actually started that to do as a tradition. And I also did it in 2021 as well, just to kind of, I guess, maybe compare them and just, take family photos on Christmas Eve in front of our Christmas tree. It is a fun tradition to have, and I like doing it. So, and then the left side there this was my husband and I did stockings for each other in 2020, and we opened them on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day once we put our son to bed. So back in 2020, we lived with my in-laws, and they live upstairs. So normally we did like a little Christmas. Normally we just do it all together, and we didn't even like bother being like my husband and I opening our own gifts together. But this year 2020 was a little different because we had my son, of course. So we wanted to kind of have a little bit of Christmas morning, just the three of us, which worked out good because we just had our son open up his stocking, which is actually, I think, what I'm working on now is the little clusters that I'm doing. So on the left page, I grouped 4 photos together of basically just taking a picture of our son in front of the tree with all of the gifts. The Christmas Eve, we also put together a little wooden kitchen that we got him. So we put all of that together and got the tree all set up. I took a picture of both of our tree as well as my in-laws' tree. And just took a picture of my son in front of them. And then on the right-hand side, we ended up getting a lot of snow on Christmas morning, which was very fun because I love having a white Christmas. It's one of the reasons why I love living in Ontario and Canada. And I love a white Christmas. I couldn't imagine not having a white Christmas, but it's something that I've known my whole life. And then, so on the right-hand side, I'll show. I have the photo of all of the snow that we got. And then I have a photo of the 3 of us opening my son's stocking before going over to the other side of our basement apartment section of when we would open gifts with the rest of the family. Talking about what I'm actually doing. So like I said, I like to use wrapping paper, which is what I did as the background on the left-hand side. And then the Merry Christmas is just from one of those wrapping papers that I just cut out and put Merry Christmas, obviously. And then, so now working on the page that I was talking about. So this one, I did use a lot of stamping and near the end. So this video goes up until the 25th, but I did document all the way up until the 31st. So when the flip through video comes out next week, I think, most likely. It'll be shortly after I post this video, honestly. And so, yeah, so I did document all the way up until the 31st. So you'll see all of those pages just in the flip through because I didn't do process videos for those. And yeah, because I mainly just wanted to kind of not get it done. That's a bad attitude, but I ultimately wanted to, get it completed and finally finish a true journal because I'm terrible. I like to start projects and not finish them. So 2022 is the year of finishing projects. I'm saying it now. And now, because I'm saying it out loud and on my YouTube channel, I have to be held accountable for it. So maybe at the end of the year, I'll do a video of all of the projects I was able to complete. And I'm saying it now for the first time. And I'm kind of worrying myself because I do have a lot of ideas in my brain, but I'll only start projects that I know that I can finish or that I'll work really, really hard to finish. So anyway, so here, as I mentioned earlier in this video, that I added in a tip-in type deal of a envelope, which is the one you see right now. And that is where I'm putting in the Christmas list that my husband and I made for each other. And I just put a little piece of wrapping paper over top so you didn't see the, I don't know, maybe so that it wasn't so obvious that there was a envelope there, I guess. I don't know. I think it looked good, so I did it. And so I'm putting on all of these little sticky squares that I got from the dollar store because, in my opinion, they're way cheaper than using a Tombow tape runner thingy. But it's a funny story. I was being very cautious and I was being very stingy with the amount of sticky squares that I was using because I thought that I only had the one box that I was using left. And I found like 3 more boxes in the spot that I knew that they were just under something else. So they were all there, but I think I ended up finding it like after I finished recording this video, which was kind of funny. But so the photos that I'm documenting right now, so the ones on the left, let's see what they are here. I have the book in front of me so that I can see bigger because I can't see very well on the small little screen. But I am documenting Christmas morning opening presents with the whole family. So we have, as I said, lived with my in-laws in 2020. So we went over and opened all of our big presents together, as well as my sister-in-law and nephew came over to open presents as well. So it's very chaotic because it was my son's first Christmas. We had so many presents for him and it got very, very overwhelming. And just with a 1-year-old almost and a 2-year-old at the time, that it was just very chaotic to try and get everyone opening the presents. But anyways, we were able to do it. And then now on the middle page there is just, once we've opened our presents, my husband and I got teacups and fancy tea things and opening and eating our big breakfast there at the top. And then on the flip, on the little, my flappy flap, the tip in of the envelope is just Christmas Day FaceTiming with my family. That's it for this video. So please subscribe so you don't miss out on the flip through video. But if you made it this far, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of the things. It means so, so much to me and helps my channel grow. Again, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the flip through of this December daily from 2020. But nonetheless, it will be some good inspiration. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.